Okay guys, how you going? Starchild here with another amazing video blog. Okay, what I'm going to talk about, what should I talk about? Fuck, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Right, I'm going to be talking about the path and getting all your habits together. I think that getting on top of your game is kind of like time mastery. Once you know what time mastery is and mastering the very little time you actually have each day, that's when you can become a little bit more productive. You put time apart to actually go out, go to the gym, buy healthy foods, and there's always going to be things that are coming into your line that you have to deal with. I'm talking about these curveballs that life throws you. For example, a friend you haven't seen for a while that you know drinks a lot, so you meet up with him, and then that's 2 days done because you think, well, I deserve it. I need to see my old friends, and you don't do any gaming that night. You don't need practice. You just drink and sit and chat shit, and that's fine. So it's all about delegation. So when you should do certain things and really getting the balance right. And it takes a long time. It takes really, really a long time. This comes down to money management as well. Really having a routine that sets you up for where you can practice very is vital to getting better. You may be starting out of this, so you just go out every night. You go out every single night of the week, and that's fine. When you start, that's fine, but then you need to have a more depth to you. You need to have actually other hobbies or passions, and this is important. And also, if you want to incorporate healthy eating, when are you going to have time to go to the supermarket? When are you going to have time to cook? When are you going to have time to sit and read? When are you going to have time to meditate? You need to carve out time, and this gets to a point where it's a very narrow path, like Tara says. It's a very narrow path to just stay on this all the time. And there'll also be a time when you'll get to a point where you get good at this. And what's happened to me recently is I'm good at this, but when I fall off, I really beat myself up because I feel like I don't deserve to then go out and do my best in certain situations. And I find it's quite frustrating, and I've expressed this in my blog recently that I'll get a lot of success from going out anyway, but it's just painful for me now to just get to the point where I can just move on, and then I fall off, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. I think I've got to a point where I'm perfect in all of this. So you need that balance. You need to know that you will fall off. You need to know that as well. But falling off will teach you that. Great book, George. This has been passed around the community for a lot recently. Is George Leonard Mastery. This talks about dabbling and the idea of dabbling and obsessiveness, and the idea you want to be just bounce going up and down like the economy, like just improving each time, each growing. Another book is Daniel Cole, The Talent Code. I've spoken about this in my recent blogs, and the idea of just being on the edge of your ability. Tyler talks about this being a sweet spot as well, and he talks about this being a sweet spot. I think that this is a great concept to understand, is that you always want to be the edge of your ability. I'm always just pushing outside my comfort zone. Not too much that I do fall off and I get frustrated myself, and I used to do that a lot. I used to just do day game sessions that would last like 10 hours, and 3 hours I'd walk around not approaching, and this was horrendous really, and it would just fuck me up for a couple of days. And I'd just be like beating myself up, thinking, oh, I'm never going to get good at this, but you have to go through these pain barriers. You have to try this out. So I'm in my kitchen at the moment. It's quite funny. Feel good. I've actually just had had a really pretty crazy week. Met Mystery, which is pretty cool. I've never met him before. I met him a couple of occasions, and yeah, it was pretty it was pretty fun talking to him about game, and just a normal guy actually. It's pretty cool. I've got a lot of exciting things coming up for myself, so I'm excited about that, and I'm just chipping away at my goals, doing these video blogs, getting better, feeling more comfortable talking into a piece of plastic that's stuck on top of my microwave at the moment. There's no one in there at the moment. There's going to be people watching that. It's quite strange, and I can actually see myself because I've got it on that camera turnaround thing. So I actually feel like I'm just talking to myself in the kitchen. But I'm going to get better at this. I'm going to be better at expressing myself and my opinion on game. I want to keep trying. I want to try and my goal will be to try and keep how I feel about learning game and keeping it grounded as to how an RSD follower would be. I think that the biggest challenge for instructors like Todd, Tyler, Brad, Jeff is they're all so good at this, and it's very hard to then for them to. I'm not criticising them anyway, but it's very hard for them to like see it from a person that's actually learnt this from RSD, because there is so much information now. There is so much good information. I mean, essentially all of it's very. You can follow all this, follow all the same foundations that they teach and work from there, but. I'm someone that's really improved because of RSD, and I really want to like be the bridge between someone that's kind of like got good results from RSD and how I used RSD to get better. So balancing all of that is the key. Time management, going out, letting your brain recover. I'd say go out 3 nights a week, 1 day game session. You need time in between. You need to have good sleep. You don't like Alexander says is that you only improve when you're not doing this. So when your brain is relaxing, it's like going to the gym. You tear your muscles in the gym, and then they recover when you're not there. So you need time off. I'd say go hardcore when you first start. Go out, try a lot of shit. Go out every night if you can. If you're just starting out, get out and do a lot, fucking loads. Yeah, that's important. But if you're just at that intermediate level, you can get goals, you can have dates, and you want to push to the next level where you are improving to a point where you're meeting hotter girls, and these girls are testing you, and you're experiencing lots of new situations. Then you need time to recover. You need to push yourself into just outside your comfort zone, this sweet spot, and recover like that. But how to practice this? Field reports. Go to RSD Nation. Field reports, new thread, start reporting. You'll have a lot of guys comment. Be careful not to make it into an ego thing where you're like, have I had more views today? No, that's what I've done a lot recently. I love it. It's bad. It's bad. I'll just write something and be like, oh, I got 10 more views. Yeah, wicked. But whatever, like this, that's going to happen. But that's very helpful because then you can really see like a year ago I went out and this happened and it was a great night. I was reading my field report from about a year and a half ago, and it was like, I got this attention from this hot girl, and this happened, and then I led this girl outside, and the funny thing is I didn't get any numbers, didn't really meet any hot girl, like I didn't actually have any solid interactions. I just spoke to a lot of hot girls, and something happened, here and there. Maybe I made out with a few girls, it was cool. That week I got laid, I think, so I was on a bars, and that was a year ago, and then I look at my reports now, and I'm just like, oh my god, like it's just so different, So this is important. Write field reports. I would strongly advise it. Video blogs if you can. I mean, I don't know how many people are going to watch this. Morely just for me to just practice talking in front of a camera, and I want to start talking in front of large audiences anyway. So, we've got to start somewhere, and my living room must be somewhere that is probably going to start. I've just noticed the bruise I have from my arm from kickboxing. I have a little bit of a black eye still. I've got a beard and I'm going bald. Amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, feel good. Gonna go and cook myself some food now. Yeah, baby. Okay, so yeah, peace and thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao. Right. Okay. How do I?